first concert I ever went to was Boyz II Men and Mariah Carey, because I grew up with an older sister that was 8 years older than me that was obsessed with R&B, and she had like LL Cool J life-size posters on her closet and stuff. And so my influence was my parents listening to oldies and my sister listening to R&B. And so the first concert was Boyz II Men and Mariah Carey, and I don't regret it one bit. It was incredible.
I ain't lying, saying have a good time. How with your girls, girl, do what you do. No matter how late, baby, I'll be staying.
So I grew up in Southern California, Huntington Beach, and I was a beach bum. Played sports and had an older half-sister that hated country music. She loves it now, but at the time, her hatred for country music was the reason that I found it. I think I always had an interest in poetry and writing. I was a very sensitive man growing up. But yeah, it did always come natural. I think that was just more of an outlet for me than something I thought of as a career. Like I said, until I heard Gavin's record and I kind of related. And so I just started putting pen to paper. But I don't think I really came into my own as a writer until I moved to Nashville a couple years ago. I credit Don't Take the Girl for me finding country music. And I always have listened to country music. I didn't realize that the whole storytelling side of country was what I was in love with as a writer until years of trying to write a Gavin DeGraw record. When we're picking songs for the record, it's a group effort. Everybody at the label and in publishing, as well as myself, are involved in that process. And I'm lucky enough to have a team that agrees with me that the best song wins. And so most of the songs on this new record are new within the last year. There's one song that I wrote 2 years ago when I first moved to Nashville called Beautiful Believer that has actually been on an old EP of mine that is just such a fun story that, people seem to connect so well with it that we wanted to put it out on this release with the label. But most of them are, the last year or so. The best piece of advice I've been given as a musician was kind of hard to hear, but it was, if you can do anything else besides music and be happy, then do anything else. But if you can't do anything else but music to be happy, then do music.